Well, this is going to be a little bit different from anything that I've posted, like ever. So, I've had this idea for a little bit, and I thought maybe this would be interesting. This is going to be a story time about how I started playing World of Warcraft and why I did, and how I even came to find out what it was. Um, Back when I was in like fourth grade, I was, I believe, 11 years old. One of my friends in school had these bookmarks that had like the different races in World of Warcraft and some facts about the different factions. Now, I had played games before World of Warcraft. I had played like Dark Cloud. I've played like sports games and even like Elder Scrolls games. I believe I played like Oblivion and Morrowind before that, and even some strategy games like Age of Empires. But I'd never played an online game ever. So I heard about World of Warcraft and I heard about what he would say about it, saying it's like this amazing game, like you can explore the world and be around other people playing the game at the same time. And I was like, that's amazing. So immediately, after hearing about this, I was like, hey, mom and dad, this would be so cool if I could try to play this game with my friend. And they're like, well, how much is it? I'm like, I don't know. So I had no idea. And it was around Christmas time, so that was like my one thing that I asked for was World of Warcraft, and I think maybe I asked for like basketball shoes or something like that. And when we first got the game, it was Christmas, I believe Christmas Eve. We opened it up. We had World of Warcraft, just the vanilla game, and we were like, "Oh my God, we actually got it!" And we went to go install it immediately. And the very first time that we tried to load the game, like install it, it took over a week to install the game. And you're like, how is that possible? My internet was so unbelievably slow. It took over a week. And now, here's the thing. When I first started playing, we got classic WoW, vanilla WoW, and then like a week after we basically started playing, we found out about the expansion, which was the Burning Crusade, which was already out when we got the game. So what I did is I spent like my like $20 that I had. My brother spent like his $20 that he had. And we were like, hey, mom and dad, could we please get the expansion? Because we really want to play these new races. We want to play the Draenei and the Blood Elves. And they're like, sure. And they gave us the extra $20 or whatever. And they're like, okay, so you're gonna have one account because it costs $15 a month. We're like, yeah, yeah, we'll share. We'll switch off every half hour. That was our system. We played for a half hour, and we would sit there and watch the other person play. So there was no getting an extra minute in, and then we'd swap. And we did that for months. We did that until my birthday, when they saw how much we enjoyed this game, and they're like, you know what? How about we let you guys play together? And they gave me this super old computer for my dad's work, and another copy of the game and my own account. And I was like so stoked because this is the first time like ever that I'd be able to play a game online with other people and be playing with my brother at the same time. And we were just ecstatic. Our first interactions in the game were uh interesting to say the least. Like when my brother was playing for the first time, he started off as an orc hunter. And in the Valley of Trials, there's this little cliff that you can jump off and go towards the water because there's a dock, and that's Ratchet. And he did that at like level 4 or 5. He jumped off this giant cliff going towards another place. And I remember this vividly. He gets to Ratchet like 7 levels too early. And then he runs off into the Barrens. And then there's a night elf hunter who whistles their pet and sicks him on him. And he dies immediately. And then he started crying. It was the funniest thing that I had ever witnessed at that time, like playing the game. And I was like, this game is so funny. And we had so many different moments like that. You know, like the first time you ever jump in the game, like, oh my God, you can jump in this game? Or like the first time he got a pet uh, on his hunter, and I was like, just like, oh my God, that's the coolest thing ever. And pretty much all of those experiences, they just were one after another, you know? Like we would run into people that would be super helpful and really nice. And they'd be like older people, typically. I mean, we were probably some of the youngest people playing the game at the time. I was 11, he was 8. So it was just a wild and interesting time. For the very first online game that I ever played, it was World of Warcraft. And one other memory that I remember fondly was after we were done playing on the Horde, because we only got to like level 11, and then we made new characters. Was he made a Night Elf Hunter, because he saw how cool they were, obviously, and then I made a Night Elf Druid. And at the level of like 30, and he was like level 38 or something like that, I was like, let's go raid the Horde um, settlement, the Crossroads. So what we would do is I would run around in cat form because I didn't have a mount, and neither did my brother, and only one person other than us went with, and they were like a level 60 rogue, and we would go and try to kill other players at the Crossroads. So you have a level 30 druid who has absolutely no idea what they're doing, a level 38 hunter, and a 60 rogue. All three of us. That's what we did. We probably raided Crossroads a dozen times just for fun. And it was such a, like, in hindsight, I was like, why did we do that? But it was fun. I remember like listening to like Linkin Park and 3 Days Grace on repeat because that's all I did when I played World of Warcraft. Because we didn't have voice chat, we didn't get Ventrilo, we didn't have any way to talk to each other in the game except for typing to each other or having our computers right next to each other, which is what we usually did. And that's just what we did. It was a lot of fun. Spent a lot of time playing World of Warcraft when I was a kid. A lot of time. But yeah, that was my first time ever playing WoW. And that's how I got into it. Was some kid who was my friend in school showed me his bookmarks. And I liked it so much that I felt the need to get that for Christmas. So yeah, if you guys have any interesting stories about how you got into anything, like an MMO or World of Warcraft or whatever it might be, or your first time playing an MMO, let me know in the comments. And yeah, uh, thank you guys for watching this video. I know this is way different from what I normally do, but I thought it'd be kind of funny to tell the story. And if you want to see more videos like this, please let me know in the comments. And yeah, if you like this video, please like the video. And if you want to see more videos like this one and my other content, please subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next video.